Just like some rotating. Yeah. Nice and heavy, relaxing towards the ground. Okay, good. And just releasing the body down. Relax the arms, release the lower back. And just walk in circles with the arms. And then just reverse the circle with the arms. And just start to move side to side, so from foot to foot. Come back to the middle, just draw the hands through and then forward. Through, swing forward. Good. And just working in circles with the whole body. Nice and slow to start. And in reverse direction. Good. Okay, stretching back, nice deep breath in. And bending the knees, lengthening through the spine. Drawing the body all the way up, all the way through each vertebra, and then stretching back up. Just a little bit wider with the feet, letting the feet kind of come out a little bit at an angle. And sitting down into about 90 degrees with the legs. That's the arms out in front. And just hold it a little bit. Nice deep breaths. And then straightening the legs, hinging the hips back, stretching the hands fully out. And just hold it. Again, nice deep breath. And just slowly start to bring the hands down to the ground. As if you're kind of pulling the hips away from the hands. And release it, bring the feet together. And just stretch a little bit here. If you can with the legs straight. Let the head release down. And slowly bending the knees, picking the body up all the way from the hips. Again, just straightening out. Sitting down. Hinging back, stretching forwards. And down to the ground. feet in. Just stretch the legs back. And bending the knees, coming back up. And then the last one, just a little bit more fluid. Just coming down, find the position, forward, find the position, down, the ground, and bringing the feet in. Stretching back with the legs, and then drawing back up. And through the this way. Good. Okay, just swinging the neck, circles the front. Just the kind of arc through the neck, and then just work with a kind of figure of 8 with the neck. Just work in the front. Let it kind of sway side to side. That's good. Just working the shoulders. And forwards. And alternating. Forwards. Reaching up, stretching over the side. And change. And the same. And then you can just include the other hand, so the opposite hand. Reaching up. And release it. Good. Okay, just twisting with the elbow. Coming out with the hands extending. Rolling the hips. The other way. Rolling the knees. The ankles. And the feet circling. Change. And off the ground. 1 foot forward, stretching right back, keeping the back heel on the ground. Change. And bringing the back knee down. Stretch into the hip. Change. And again, just coming down. Using the opposite hand, just spiral over. Bringing both knees back, stretch through the hands, through the shoulders. Bringing the body through, stretching up through the spine. And coming up here, just working the spine to curling the spine down and then curling the back up. Nice and flexible. Here. And then just creating a kind of a wave through the spine in a vertical. So from the shoulders to the hips, just kind of side to side. Okay, bringing the feet up, stretching as if you're pulling the feet away from the hands, pushing them away. And again, just start to work the feet, so just pressing through the heels, one side, as if you're kind of lifting the hip. So rather than do with the foot, try and have the feeling you're raising the hip, pulling the hip out of the ground. Good. Okay, just bending the knees forward, and then pushing them back. Forward, and back. Forward, back. Forward, back. And then just alternating one leg at a time. Stepping through, take it nice and slow. A few more. And again, just stretching back, both legs down, right through the lower back. Good. And just walk the hands back up. Body out. Okay, just for the shoulders, stretch at the top. And change. And over the front. And around the back. And change. Hands clasped together at the back. Again. And just working the wrists, just circling outwards. And the other direction. And then see if you can alternate them. So one goes one way, one goes the other. And the other way. Good. Good. And we just go to enter Nikyo. And change. Tagashi. Change. Similar to the top. Change. To the middle, over to Sankyo. And change. Wrapping all the way over the hand. down. And change. And the last one just on the fingers. Stretch the whole arm. And change. And release. Just pressing the fingers out, nice and fast. And closing, making fists. And just shaking the hands out. Circling the whole body. And the legs. Okay, good. So we'll do some joke today. Let's see. Good. Okay, so we just start with just a little bit of a rotation. Just really keeping the grip nice and strong in the little finger, the ring finger, allowing the whole forearm to rotate through. Keeping the elbow nice and heavy. And change sides. And alternate in the hand. Good. Okay, just on this side, just allowing this full rotation, all the way from the inner forearm to the back of the body. Allow most of the movement to happen in the wrist. The elbow, the arm is pretty close to the body. That's it. Changing sides. Good. In fact, to the other side, just finding the figure of eight, just one-sided. Start to move the hips now, keeping a nice strong connection with the ground. Just let the gel flow through. Good. The other side. Change and see if you can reverse the direction. So we're going to go this way. And keep the hips moving this way. And change sides. Okay, and then just with two hands on the jaw, just rolling through this normal direction. Good. And then just change the hand that's on top and then go reverse. Just roll it the other way. Good. Okay, just one hand at a time, alternating each side. Slightly increase the speed. The hips connecting into the ground. And keep the body, the spine, everything in the center between the 2 feet. Good. And then just see if you can reverse it again. So now you're going to change underneath this way, release it. Now the jaws being released towards the downwards arc. This way. And try and keep the body centered. Just in the middle. Kind of whipping around with the hips. That's it. Don't lose the jaw. Good. Yeah, good. That's it. Very nice. Good. Okay, and then just towards the back, so just letting the jaw into the spine, rolling it through. Get nice and close to the body. You're trying to open the back and the shoulders up. Good. And then just really moving, just mix them all in. So forwards, backwards, finding the back, just use the space. Nice and slowly. And keep the hips initiating the movement as well. And really synchronize the body work with the jaw. That's it. Nice. Nice. Great. Good. Okay, good. We'll just work on the Suburi. So just starting with number 1. Just put your nice and calm in front of the body. And then just really focusing on one movement. Coming through, nice and grounded. And then coming back. Just really trying to coordinate, again, everything around the center. Center presses in, and the hands come together with the jaw. Just have the feeling that everything goes together. Everything together. Good. Good. Number 2. So again, just look for the same focus. So everything's going to come together with the move. Again, just again, feel the center presses in, the hands come, and the jaw follows. Just creating this line down into the ground from the hips, and really synchronizing it with the upper body. Okay, good. Just watch one detail in this one. Because the grip's reversed, you're working in this grip. There's a tendency for the hand to twist, and basically for the elbow, it's kind of pointing forward and up. But what I actually want to keep the elbow kind of down heavy is the elbow pointing out to the side. So basically allow the wrist to kind of flex in this position. If the wrist's kind of rigid, in this case, it will kind of twist towards the hip, and then you also see the shoulder starts to kind of come out of joint this way. So have the feeling of this. So when you finish, you're actually using this is actually a circle cue with the front hand. So just get the feeling this, that the elbow's really off to the side. I'm in a kind of comfortable position with the shoulder, especially this front hand, just reverse grip, that kind of sense, and the sense of the elbow pressing down and not kind of rolled over. Just look for that small point. That's it. Good. Good. And another small point on this one, there's a tendency to kind of leave the jaw and kind of take the hand and then come through. In this case, let the jaw really move with the body as well. So as you move, everything starts to come. The jaw starts to come out of the ground as well. So definitely this position. Have the sense of this. So the jaw's kind of coming with the body, rather than this, where the jaw's kind of stationary. So just get the feeling that again, everything's going to kind of come together. This. You're doing kind of letting the hands roll together, rather than one doing it and then the other staying stationary. Let the whole body move. So the jaw's going to kind of really come with you. It's involved in the movement. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Good. Good. Okay, number 3. So to the back. Let's do this in 2 clean movements. So rolling back. Really find the forearm close to the body and then swinging to the back. Yeah. Just in 2, 1, and 2. Yeah, and in this first move, see if you can really kind of contain the movement. Again, contain the jaw. So what I don't want to happen is the jaw outside of the body, kind of in this kind of position. So the body's kind of coming back and the jaw's kind of stuck out. Get the sense that you're kind of collecting the jaw into the body. So it's really centered around the center. So really in the middle, and the jaw's nice and tight to the body. And then from here, just a bit of pressing back and through. So just try and condense this action down a little bit more. I don't need. So in this case, really get a sense of coiling in into the body, nice and stable, and then just press it all out this way. So you have this kind of small movement, and then opening it up. So to really condense it, and then you've got a kind of explosive strike. Yeah. That's it. Yeah, good. just try this slowly as one move. So in this case, you're really still finding the elbow, finding the foot, coming back. That's nice and easy. So coil down, press back. Coil down, press back. It's nice and smooth. Nice. Okay, and then just try this really as one movement. So now you're not going to really find the forearm press back. You're just going to press the gentle motion back, straight back this way. Just try this now. This is really an explosive move back in this position. Just pressing back straight away. Just allow the gentle fire back this way. Yeah, well, back.
Okie dokie, I have to go, guys. See you later. Thank you.
Bye.
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 Yeah. And this one just work within these three levels. So you've got this where you're really finding this position stable and pressing back. And then the second level where you're just kind of rolling through this way. And then this third level you're really just snapping straight back with the body. The key thing in all of them is that you're going to organize everything around the center. So what I don't want to do is go with the hand first. So if in any of them I'm using the hand first, it starts to kind of draw out of balance. So get this into the center, press it down. Center presses back. So just really trying to organize everything around the center of the job. So, and straight back. Keep it nice and clean. Nice. And just playing with these three thrusting moves. So from here, start with number 2. Rolling through. Coming back into Tsuki, thrusting through, and then just roll into the back. This way. Again, just really focusing on the center, extension through the hands, connecting the hip work to the hands, and pressing back. Just keep everything nice and stable. And also try this both sides, so you do the full set. One, roll back through, come to this position. And then from here, just rotate into it and find the right side. And then do the same. Through, back, through, back. And just rotate towards the jaw, find the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rotating back. 1, 2, 4. Just mirroring the pattern. Good. Okay, we just finished with the 6 count, so just again, nice and basic. Coming through the feet. And find the center of each position, striking through, rolling back, through and back. Keep it nice and slow, controlled. And then using the spaces between the movements. Good. And just blend the catcher at 2 points. So coming through here, straight into the Hayagashi. Here, and then rolling back. And then this one, just blend it through here, rolling straight through the Gedangashi. So these 2 movements, let's try and blend them together now. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just going to 4 count catcher. And the hips. Pull back. Nice, nice, nice. Good. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, good. Good. Nice. Good. Okay, we just got to a little bit of Kaisabaki, Taijutsu. We're just starting with Tiger Ankle. Just really ground the feet, strong extension in the ground. And just take time with this, really find this position here first, and then carving through. So really stable. Just slightly broken down, so kind of here, sinking the body in, finding this arc through the arm, and then completing the rotation. Just separating the first move from the second here. We get the sense of this direction, and stabilizing to the back. This very first move, just create a really clear connection to the ground. So this first move, the back hip really generates the movement, and it doesn't really move. So in this case, just sink down into it. So I'm pressing the front foot in, going from this position to this. This foot just basically stays stable. So this is my kind of route for the movement. So this to this. It's really just calm in the movement. I don't want to twist it, and I also don't want to move it in this kind of way. So just get the sense you're just going to sink down into it. And then from here, I transfer the weight over to this foot and just roll across to it this way. So just like this very first movement, just is a sinking of the body. So it's bringing the foot in, finding the hand. Foot in, find the hand. Keep this leg really stable. This. And then when you transfer the weight over, find the back leg. So. That's it. That's it. That's it. Nice. That's it. Good. And then just work more flexibly, so really bringing this towards one movement. Again, keeping the back foot really rooted in this very first movement. Just sinking down and then coil the hips through. Just create a little bit more flexibility in the arms now. So really, with the feeling that you're moving from the spine, from the center, coiling through. You're not trying to run and find a spiral into the ground. Rolls out to the back. Oh, out to the back. Okay, good. So Koki got, in this case, imagine both hands are being held. So this is a real Ryotodori. In this case, you've got this move, which is similar to the Taina Henka with this arm. And then this arm's going to do this kind of extension out. So you've got to kind of double Koki, this and this. You can imagine a kind of a ball in between the hands. There's a sense of this. This. So now the foot, as you come in, you're going to rotate with the foot and draw the foot in. And this is because I'm going to press the body back. So in this case, I need to adjust the foot backwards. So you've got both hands held. This one sinks in, and then I draw this out here. Find this foot, and then roll everything out this way. With both hands coming down into the ground. Again, just really emphasizing spiral work. So spiraling with the body, spiraling with the body out this way. And nice and grounded. You find the first coil, and the second comes in this way. Yeah, good. Okay, and in this case, just play with the front hand, just to get a feel for the movement. Again, you're going to coil in, and in this case, it's quite tight to the body, so it's kind of coiling across this way. And then from here, really open it out this way. So you've got this closing move here, and you've got this opening out move. That's it. So just roll it in, and coil it out. The feeling really that you're really winding, that you're kind of coiling through the arm. So you're kind of coiling through it this way, and releasing it out the other way. That's it. That's it. Yeah. Good. Nice. Yeah, good. And then just bring the back hand into it. So now you just separate the back hand. And you do this kind of motion. So as you're coiling in, it's coiling up this way, this way. And then from here, it joins this action, this. And then both hands kind of find the ground down. So just find this action now down. Both hands coming together, coil in, and coil out. Both hands really grounding down in the end. And good. Nice. Good. And the last thing to bring this together, feel that now that the focus is on the hands and the feet, Again, get the feeling that the center is going to come in and kind of impact. So the feels that my hands are finding spirals here. They're kind of finding spiral paths, but the feeling with the center is that it's just pressing in. And then especially here, the sense that the center is pressing into the back. So get a feeling all the power is going to be generated in the center, and that the hands are the kind of the periphery of the movement. The focus center in the hands, but just get a sense now the center is leading you. Just start really slow, soft, but just bring it all together. Really feel the center's the power of the movement this way. So, and the center's constantly trying to find a pathway into the ground. So. Nice. Yeah, that's it. Good. Great. Okay, we'll stop there. Very nice. Super.はい。どうも、ありがとうございます。どうも。